All right, you join me now in a rush to sort out this G and L guitar so that, what is it, a tribute? It is a legacy tribute. So what is this, like the equivalent of like a Mexi Strat? Is that what this is? Where are these made? I don't know. I can't tell where that's made. It does not say. It doesn't say on the front either where it's made. I guess I'll have to look that up. All right, so we got a couple things to do. We got some sharp fret ends to deal with, which should be quick and easy, dirty thing to do, and a little bit of setup. This guitar was bought brand new and then just stored in its case. The guy never even had the plastic off the pick guard. Richard wants me to peel that off, and I was like, no dude, don't peel that. Don't peel that plastic off, because if you're just gonna turn around and sell it, it is in brand new condition, even still has the plastic on the pick guard, right? Like it's, I know it sounds silly, but it's almost a selling feature, right? Like if it's so unused that it still has the plastic on the pick guard, it's, right, you look around the rest of the guitar, it's brand new, clearly untouched. So I'm gonna shine up the frets because they are quite dirty. Like they almost have a sort of a brassy tarnish to them, because it's just been sitting around doing nothing since it was bought. So yeah, brand new. Comes with a gig bag. Here, let's back that up. So yeah, brand new, comes with a gig bag. Still has all of its bits and parts and tools, which is great. It's got a nice click-in trim. I mean, it is a nice guitar, and it seems to have a flatter radius. So I would say that it's probably 10 or a 12-inch radius. I'll have to see. But yeah, so main thing is going to be these fret ends, and then let's see where we get from there. I'm going to whip the strings off first, because there's no reason to deal with that. There's no reason to deal with that with the strings on, because we're going to put new strings on. So I'll take these off and be back at you in a minute. And we're back with Donald Osborne. Okay. The easiest way to deal with this problem is just to have a flat file. Like if I have a flat file, just take and then you can just pretty well run your file. And it'll get rid of your sharp fret ends in no time at all. And you don't really have to worry about pulling the lacquer off, because you can feel when it's cutting metal. And you can just go along and feel with your finger, and boy, does that ever feel great. Those are sticking out something terrible. And then there we go. No damage to the fingerboard at all. Almost perfect. And then we can just touch up any stubborn ones with just a little file. Alright, so yeah, if you have any stubborn ones, you can just clip their wings off. These could use a little bit of round over anyway. And this file is fine to use without any protection here because it's got one safe edge. So if you just run it up against your thumb when you get it started, and just round over that edge, and then I'll come along with some fine sandpaper and just touch that up, and then we won't have. So same kind of thing, just get started in the corner and move my way to the center, and same thing on the other side, and just create a nice little rounded over edge. And it makes such a dramatic difference to the playing comfort. These rounded over frets. Alright, well, as you can hopefully see, those frets are quite tarnished just from sitting around doing nothing. So I'm going to clean all that up. Just getting started taping up this affair. And I've filmed this bajillion times, so we'll just come back when this is done. Yes, it is. So let's start ourselves off with a nice straight neck, shall we? And as evidenced by the million wraps of tied string around this thing, look at how loose these are. I wonder why it won't stay in tune. As soon as you're about to fall off. How do we fix that, boys and girls? Why, we fix it with a 10mm wrench. May as well be installing new ones that I only just put on finger tight. This is what happens when your guitar sits around. If it took me 10 minutes to change a set of strings, I think I would kill myself. This neck needs a shim. God, the nut action on this is terrible. Okay. The nut action on this is brutal. Yeah, it's all 2/64 bullshit. Oh, much better. All right, nearly done with this thing. Just got to set the pickup height. So